Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
It's not what I have been through in life that defines who I am. It's how I got through it that has made me the person I am today. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Lord, thank you for the overflowing blessing you have showered this morning, especially for another chance to live. Thank you for taking care of me and my family and for meeting all our needs. We pray for your blessing and healing to keep coming today. Keep us safe and healthy always. It's another Saturday morning and I find myself alive. Yes, I am not dead. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living and surely not amongst the dead. Mr. People, the Kirkus bag full. If I'm a gunshot or accident, every single week, I have to come and tell them the same thing. Take on no time on the road. But them now listen, so I can start the news right as I did, man. A 43-year-old St. Anne's man died as a result of injury he sustained in a motor vehicle collision along the Discovery Bay main road. Dead is Nigel Gale, otherwise called Greg, an equipment operator of Orange Hill in Brownstone. Report reaching our news team that about 6:40 p.m., the driver of a white Nissan motor car lost control of the vehicle, crashing into a white Toyota touring motor car that was being driven by Gale. Two other vehicles were also involved in the collision. The injured person were taken to the hospital. Gale was taken right to the morgue to be placed on ice, and the others admitted for treatment. The driver of the Nissan motor car was warned for prosecution. So I can move on with the news now, my people. 3 people have died and 15 others have been hospitalized following a two-vehicle collision along the Melrose Hill bypass in Manchester yesterday. The identity of those killed has not yet been released. Report reaching our news team that at about 11 a.m. a Toyota which motor car operated as a taxi was being driven along the Melrose Hill bypass when it collided with a minibus going in the opposite direction. It reports that the bus was transporting workers attached to the highway construction project. The injured person were rushed to the hospital. Yes, people. Injured person were rushed to the hospital, and then guess what? 2 men and 1 woman, yes, were taken to the morgue. Yes, right, they're gonna mark them because them dead. But hold on a bit there now. I can give you the police report.
At the Williams Hill roundabout, there is a construction to facilitate the new highway. So therefore, traffic going westerly is one way on the Melrose Mews. So traffic heading easterly will have to use the old road going towards Kingston. The Chinese Harbour Engineering Company placed barriers that pushes motorists traveling easterly to go on the old road. So there are no need for persons to enter the one way coming down Melrose.
So from an accident scene at Melrose Hill to an accident scene right down a Little London, Magan. A bike truck separator and a woman died in Little London, Westmoreland yesterday morning after they were run over by a truck. Our news team understand that the man was transporting a woman through the Old Hope community when he overtook the truck. It is not clear what happened, but the vehicle made contact and the man and the woman were crushed. Yes, people, crushed to death. Some people come out and some people come out and talk about the man and the woman and them something there. And this is what them have to say, you understand? Normally, you see accident like these people are lost the truck man and them something there, but guess what? They know the truck man too. You understand? The truck man are good youth. But the bike man, too foolishness. You wagwan pa wagwan.
John Tam called me and tell me, look where I say, yes, Stephen, meeting an accident or what. I say, what? So I call him girlfriend, said time I'm doing getting girlfriend, that time my girlfriend freaked out. So I just come and just say, well, me up, get a call, my stepson get a call and tell me. So I just move, said time.
We can't feel good about it. But as we say, we don't know what happened. So, you know, feel a way, but what to do?
It's a small community, and so the entire citizenship is in mourning at this point, you know, in awe and in mourning. The pastor of the church and his wife goes to the church. Also, his daughter is a part of the Sunday school. And it is a really devastating moment for the church family.
I know in people are angry still, you know, but, you know, and guess what, the truck man are bridging same way. Yeah, man, a good youth, them, 2 of them.
And he say, man, come off I road. I say, yeah, man, I'm glad to come on Frɛɛd from like take buy some pattern thing for me and you fishing, you know. For I'm married to my niece, you know, and we have 2 kids. So I'm here to take care of the kids and feeding them right now. Everything I'm here to manage the things, you know.
And in particular for our bikes, we have to look at how bikes are sold, whether they are sold with helmets and protective gears, because there are ways we can look at how we can improve the safety of our motorcyclists. And here in Westmoreland, it's a particular big issue because we have such a large number of the population that uses the motorcycle for their daily transportation needs, that we really have to take some strategic action to protect the lives of our people.
Maybe, just maybe, you don't want to listen to me, because day in day I come and I tell you, take on a time on the road. Here we are going now. The National Road Safety Council is again appealing for motorists to use the roadway with caution and do their best to avoid crashes.
I have not gotten all the details about the 5 people who died between last night and this morning. But suffice it to say that when you have 5 road fatalities in less than 24 hours, it means that we have a serious crisis on our hands. There are far too many people who are dying on our roads. This means that 390 people have died on our roads up until this morning, which is just 1 less than the number for last year. And last year, 487 people died. 487 precious souls perished because of the chaos and the madness on our roads. We have just got to stop people speeding on the roads, and we don't have many levers to pull. The main lever we have to pull is an efficient ticketing system. We have been talking about this for months, for years now. It will appear, based on information which I received, that we are heading towards a conclusion of this matter, that we'll soon have a robust ticketing system. It can't come too quickly. Many people are dying, and many people have died because of a lack of this important system in our country. Plus, the rollout of the provisions of the New Road Traffic Act is taking far too long. Hopefully, again, with news coming in, this will probably be done fairly shortly. Again, it can't come too quickly. We have to get into the habit of moving quickly on important issues in this country. Otherwise, we're going to continue to see people dying on our roads like this. It does not have to happen.
So that was the accident report. So watch your Wagwan now. Make I move on and give the people them some more news. The 42-year-old construction worker who in August was charged with murder of 60-year-old property caretaker Oswald Valentine was on Thursday freed in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court. Nicholas Hutchinson of Arlington in St. Elizabeth was free after the clerk of court said there was insufficient evidence for the case to move forward, but investigators told our news team that Mr. Hutchinson's acquittal was premature as he was awaiting several statements, which includes telephone records and DNA reports to be added to the case file. It was reported that on July 8th, Mr. Valentine confronted the former accused about him trespassing on his property in Fullerton. Both men inflicted wounds on each other using machete. Remember me did tell about them 2 machete man people? Yes, me did tell about the 2 machete man them. Mr. Hutchinson went to the hospital for treatment and was later taken into custody. The body of Mr. Valentine was found on the property with chop wounds to the head. Yes, the man chop up the man head people. Slaughter the man, you know. That's how we go on right there, so. But hold on. Remember me always tell you, say, if an accident, a gunshot, see the gunshot part now. Me know now wonder which parish me gone. Me go tell you now, a sentence. Here Wagwan now. 3 persons were shot, 1 fatally in St. Anne's on Thursday night. The report that about 7 o'clock, people were standing near a cash pot outlet in Miami Bay when men armed with gun walk up and open fire, hitting 3 of them. Yes, 3 people out of the whole of people never stand up. And them get shot. And here Wagwan when the shooting subsided. Yes, Ricardo Simpson, a 39-year-old, died. Yes, him dead right on spot. A 16-year-old student, I don't want that soul come ask me, my view, when I do the cash pot outlet make him get shot right there, so. Don't come ask me that, I don't know. But what I can tell you, a 16-year-old student is amongst the injured. Yes, that is exactly what going right there, so. Anyway, people, I can go into some more news. Like how me there St. Anne's, let me just give you this update to y'all people. 3 of the men listed as persons of interest by the police in St. Anne's has turned themselves in. The 3 were taken in by the attorney, questioned, and then released. Another 2 men are still being sought. They are Shaquille Fear and Alex Kong, otherwise called Lenky. Shaquille and Alex are being urged to surrender to the police immediately. The men are to be questioned in relation to a recent spike in violence in the Ocherius area. These incidents include the murder of a deliveryman in Content Garden. Yes, people, that is it. Understand? So you are going to go on now. Make sure to go to the market early, and get the fresh thing them for cook a nice pot of soap today and tomorrow for cook it dinner. You understand? Got meat chop by some meat. You understand, say? The whole heap of money there for buy it in a bulk. So buy what you can afford. You understand? And I buy nothing for waste. And that we depend for the rest of the year. We not buy nothing for waste, and we not buy what we don't want. Me I tell you no. Save a little thing for your rainy day. Tell a friend, say, me say, them can circle over a yard for some of my soap. Yeah man, cause sharing is caring and them thing there. Give a little, love a little, and expect blessing in return.